11 Special personality traits of people who love being alone. There is a big difference between being lonely and being alone. Lonely people always like to be alone, but they are never alone. Loners are a unique type of people. They prefer to have a smaller circle of friends and don't mind spending time alone with themselves. In fact, they feel most fulfilled when they are in their own company because that is when they are most in touch with themselves. Lonely people are very confident, and maybe that's why they like being alone. Why do I like being alone? You have probably asked yourself this question and felt weird because you do not understand the nature of loners. Loners are not bad people. They have very good personality characteristics, in fact. And maybe you have been wondering why you enjoy being alone most of the time and whether there is something wrong with you. No, you are not crazy. Nothing is wrong with you. And below is a list of reasons that will help you understand why you enjoy your own company the most. 1. You want peace and quiet. You would always pick the silence of your home over the noisiness of your city. And it's not that you have a problem with people. Their company drains your energy and exhausts you. Your quiet room and comfy couch are your escape when you are running low on energy. And of course, there is no space for anyone else. Because if you add only one person to the equation, then the peace you love gets destroyed. 2. You hate drama. You can't understand people who like talking about others behind their backs. You hate gossip because you hate the negative energy and toxicity that always comes when you speak ill of somebody. You want your peace and positive vibes, and that's why you avoid people who gossip. You would rather be by yourself and be happy than get involved in unnecessary drama. 3. You're most productive when you're alone. When you are on your own, you can fully concentrate on your work. There are no distractions. No one can disturb your peace with their energy. When you are alone, your creativity emerges. And when you are in that state, you can do anything you want. 4. You are an introvert. You like being alone because you don't have the personality of an extrovert who is always around people. On the other hand, you feel suffocated in crowded places with a lot of people. And you shouldn't feel guilty about it. On the contrary, introverts are one of the best people because they reserve their interactions and energy for the people who mean the world to them. You do your best work in solitude, and you don't want to waste your time entertaining other people. You live your solitary life the best you can, and there's nothing wrong with it. 5. Your energy supplies are lower than others. You probably know someone who is always high on energy. They are always on the move, and they always ask you to hang out with them. They are constantly bombarding you with texts and calls, and oftentimes they get on your nerves. You wonder why you are not like them, and then you remember that you don't have the energy like them for social gatherings and interactions. And while you enjoy taking a walk or exercising, you love more the comfort you get in your home when you relax on your comfy bed. Everyone has their way of resting and recuperating after a long day. You like being alone because that's how you recharge your batteries. 6. You don't like getting physically and emotionally close to other people. Getting physically and emotionally close to someone makes you feel vulnerable and anxious. Perhaps it is because of your general lack of faith in people, or maybe you are scared of getting hurt based on past trauma. Whatever the reason, opening your heart to someone else is a risk you would rather not take. You don't want anyone to have so much power over you, because when you truly love someone, that's when you are most in danger of getting your heart broken. Of course, this doesn't mean that you don't have anyone close to you. It only means that you are very picky when choosing the people you spend your time and energy with. 7. You love doing your own thing. You know yourself. You know what you like, and you also know what you don't like. And there is no way that someone could force you to do something you are not comfortable with. When you are alone, you can be yourself and you can do whatever you like. And that's something you won't give up that happiness for anything in the world. 8. You are a deep thinker. You love to sit alone and think about the deep things in life. You think about your goals, ambitions, future, love, the universe, you name it. And even though you don't like to socialize so much, your mind is always busy. And of course, this is so different from those people who can't be alone. Those people can't sit alone and spend time with their thoughts. You aren't like them, and you should be lucky for that. You are a true blessing to this world, like all the great philosophers of the past. 9. You are very sensitive to other people's energies. You are an empath, so you are extremely sensitive to all kinds of energies surrounding you. You are like a sponge that absorbs everything, and that's why you need your alone time to recharge your batteries and heal from outside influences. 10. You are responsible for your emotions. You don't need anyone around you to make you happy. You know that everyone is responsible for their own happiness, and that's why you try to make the best out of your day. You are fulfilled from within, and therefore you don't need a bunch of people to make you feel good. You are the master of your own emotions, and you don't let anyone tell you how you should feel. 11. The small things in life make you happy. Even though most people are constantly trying to better their lives with material possessions and money, you enjoy the little things in life. For example, you prefer reading a good book while having a cup of coffee than worrying about labels and social status. You don't have a problem saying no to events and social gatherings because you don't care about being seen. You are content with your life, and you wouldn't trade it for anything. That being said, if you belong to someone who likes to be alone, then you may also share some personality traits they have in common.
Thanks for watching. For more updates, subscribe our channel. like and comments. Share.